I'm Rachel from Spec Fitness and the creator of the Time to Turning workout. Today I've had some requests from some of my clients to make a how-to video. So we're going to do a how-to get a split in 30 days. All of you know that I can very easily just go into a split. But lots of my clients want to know, how do I get into this if I've never done ballet or been able to do it my whole life? So today's video is going to be all about how to easily get that if you stick with it for 30 days. So before we get started, we're going to talk a little bit about what stretching actually does so you can kind of understand the concept of what you're going to be working on for the next 30 days. When we stretch, you're actually making little tiny rips in your muscles. So each day you're going to be ripping and ripping. But if you don't do it for 4 or 5 days, our body recovers very fast and our body just sews those tears right back up. So then you have to go back to square one. So that's why it's very important that you do this every day in order to keep progressing and getting your split better. So we're going to start, you can start with either leg. Now you have to make sure that you do this on both legs. But you're going to start with your right leg forward. The hardest part about a split is actually your hamstrings are very tight on most people. So we can start actually with both legs forward and just reaching for your toes. You want to do each of these for about a minute to really get a deep stretch. So you can just hold here with your head down. After you finish that minute, you can focus on just one leg at a time. You're going to keep your right leg forward, left leg bent at a 90-degree angle out here. You're going to keep your hips forward, and you do the exact same thing. Reach forward for your toe. And you just want to bring your head into your knee, and again, hold there for about a minute. Every day throughout this 30-day challenge, you're going to move your back leg back an inch. Each time, you keep inching it back till eventually you're here. After you focus on the first leg, the other hard part about a split are your hip flexors. Again, they're very tight. So we're going to switch this. We're going to bend the front leg, and you're going to straighten that back leg, again still. Hips forward. And your hip is pointing down to the ground, so you're going to be getting a good stretch in your hip flexors. And again, you just want to gently bend forward here. Holding for about a minute, and then throughout 30 days, you're just going to keep inching your foot forward here, till eventually it's the whole way forward. We actually have one more stretch, or actually two more. Again, to focus on your hamstrings and your hip flexors, you're going to come up onto your knees here. Flex the front foot, you want to bend right from your hip, bend forward, and you're going to feel a very deep pull here in your hamstring and your calves. So you can just reach forward here and hold for a minute. Then in the same position now to get your hip flexor, we're going to gently push forward here. You'll feel that deep stretch. You can then reach up, bend backwards, and come up. So to get your split, the most important thing is to loosen your hamstrings and your hip flexors. So every day you want to do all of these stretches holding for a minimum of a minute. Then after you do the one leg, you want to switch the other leg, go back to all of them. And within 30 days, you should be able to just slide right down and look like this. So I hope you guys enjoy. Please send me videos and pictures of you guys doing your splits if it worked. Don't forget to check out my website, specfitness.com. And also don't forget I have apparel and workout equipment at shop.specfitness.com. Bye!